Why do you think we're effectively seeing the unravelling of Prince Harry, Tom? Morning to you.
Good morning to you. Well, I just think that he has been hoisted by his own petard. I think she made a beeline for him. That was not a blind date so much as a targeted attempt to get into the royal family.
An exocet.
Absolutely. She did very well. She's a brilliant actress. And persuaded him that she could transform his life, which she did, but not in the way he probably imagined, or definitely imagined.
Can I put a question to you? To me, Tom, he looks desperately unhappy. Do you agree with that?
Yes, but he's always been unhappy. You see, the trouble for Harry is that obviously the mother died. They felt very, very alienated from Charles because he was always promoting Camilla. They didn't like living with their father's mistress who'd caused their mother distress. I mean, this is a very, very unhappy man. And if you remember in that documentary he made for ITV in South Africa, he admits that he needs counselling and he's depressed and all the rest of it. I mean, he is an unhappy person, and she has made him even unhappier.
What do they do all day long, do you imagine, the two of them,
apart
from moan?
I think they sit there moaning. I think they sit there now, just both of them getting really angry with the world and thinking it's everyone's fault and we're all the victims.
Because I note in your piece, you picked up on the fact that some Hollywood executives or studio executives, you don't actually say where the studios are, say they're just too tough, really, too controversial to employ at the moment.
Well, I mean, what can they do anyway? I mean, the idea that Meghan, a sort of C-rated actress of a daytime soap, is somehow desperate quality for Hollywood to pick up is ridiculous. If she'd been any good, she'd been snapped up long before she met Harry, but she failed consistently to get a good part.
Should he still be in the army, Tom? Do you think he should still be in the army?
Well, the tragedy is he enjoyed himself enormously in the army, but he wasn't bright enough to be promoted further. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, there is a very sharp pyramid to the top, and he'd reached the level of his competence. And undoubtedly was a great soldier.
Yes, he was very brave.
There wasn't any further to go.
Yeah. Lastly, how does this play out, then? What do you see happening next, Tom?
I think it will end in tragedy and tears. There's no way this can carry on forever. I think the invasion of their own privacy by this book, this whole... I mean, she's going to be destroyed in her own libel action against the Mail on Sunday next year. I mean, the cross-examination of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are child's play compared to what they can do now to Meghan with this book.